All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Crypto Rolly. After yesterday's video, we did see a pump, another leg up. So we're going to follow up on yesterday's price action, take a look at what might happen today. I'm seeing bull flags across the board on all sorts of cryptocurrencies. So we'll take a deeper look at some altcoins towards the end. We have some great news, some great fundamental news globally. India, South Korea, I'll take a look at that as well. So this is Crypto Rolly, the crypto watch that never stops. Live technical analysis, price predictions, and trading. These are my own ideas and opinions on the market. So please do your own research. Trade at your own risk. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, tick the bell for the notifications, and let's keep it rolling. Yes, sir. All right, so let's look at the cryptocurrency market as a whole. We just see green. This is beautiful to see. Bitcoin last 24 hours up almost 5%. You got Chainlink 4%, but looking like it could pump even higher to all-time highs. Tezos up 10%. Just good, okay? The volume slightly low, under 1 billion on a weekday is kind of low for Bitcoin. But you know what? If the open interest starts building as the price starts rising, you could see the volume start to pick up. Possible FOMO could kick in. This is all on the bullish side. And today's video is going to be a bit more bullish. Now, if we do drop, a lot of this may be invalidated and we'll go from there. But, one step at a time, as I always say, or one level at a time, I should say. All right, so looking at the crypto fear and greed index, we were at a 40, we're up to a 41, so nothing too exciting to see here. The Bitcoin block halving, 67 days away. Okay, this is just getting down to the wire, about 2 more months till the halving. So very exciting to see. And then some news. Yeah, yesterday the big news was that Okay, let's see. Where does it say? The Supreme Court of India has passed a judgment nullifying the controversial banking ban imposed by the Reserve Bank of India on the country's local digital currency market. This is huge, historic day for the crypto industry. They are lifting their ban on cryptocurrency in India. And just let's look at India's population, 1.3 billion. And that was in 2017. So 2020, it's got to be higher. We already know. So that's just opening the door for so much more exposure in cryptocurrency. Great to see. And then you also have today, crypto trading is now legal in South Korea. And we all know that South Korea, they are in the forefront of technology over there. Using digital assets is even more accepted than places like, the United States. So for it to actually be legal is great news for South Korea. All right, so everything's good in the world of crypto as of today. Anything can change at any moment, but this is just good to see. And so yesterday we were looking at this range here. You can see we had the 89.50 horizontal where we were kind of stopped out, on price here. And we also have this 8,500 area of support. So we were in a bit of a range. Now yesterday I did the video right around here, okay? So it looked like we were in a descending triangle potentially. We had this falling descending trend line and we had a flat line of horizontal. But we broke bullish from it and we had some decent volume come in. Nothing spectacular, but just, better volume than, the past 24, 36 hours. So it was a strong enough move for me to be more confident. And I took a long in here for my group members. Oh, by the way, guys, I do want to mention this real quick. I do have my group on Discord. If you're on Discord and interested in the group, I am offering first month 50% off for my first 20 people that sign up. You can contact me, Crypto Rolly, on Discord. It's right down here. Or there's more information down below on the YouTube channel. But basically, you have tutorials already set up. There will be many more to come. And you can see we have like the chat group for the community. You have market updates, I'll do some spot calls for altcoins. You have margin calls if you want to learn how to trade on margin. This is a great opportunity. Also have a Bybit referral down in the info. Yes, the channel is growing. And then I'll also be doing private video updates for my members only, okay? I can only fit so much information in these public YouTube videos, but I can go more in depth. I can look, at more altcoins. So if you're interested, hit me up, find me on Twitter. All right, let's keep it moving. Close this out, close that out. All right, so I did put in a long here, and we had a bit of a bull flag on this move here. If you look at this, this looks like an ascending triangle. Right here, you had that flat horizontal resistance and a rising trend line. We broke bullish out of this ascending triangle, and it had a perfect bull flag here. So look, you draw the, let's say, pull up, and then you drag this guy over here, and boom, you had pull up, flag, pull up. Perfect, perfect bull flag. And guys, it looks like we're kind of putting in another bull flag right now. And when I look at the altcoins, you're going to see this. We had this pull up, a little bit of sideways consolidation, and now we're trying to break 91.50. Price is at 91.36. 91.50 was resistance, flip support. Okay, so now it's acting as resistance again. But if we can break that, find support above 91.50, very bullish, because then the next level is going to be that 95.50 level. That was our horizontal resistance, flip support, so it could act as resistance again, one level at a time. But if we do break this, I'm looking at that to be the next level. Could be very bullish. This could be it, guys. We talked about this in many videos. I'll just do a real quick drawing of fib retracement for anyone that's new. If you are new, hit the subscribe, hit that like, leave a comment. Okay, so we from swing low to swing high, dropped down to the 0.5, finding a bounce, and then we found temporary resistance at the 0.382 was lining up with that 89.50. We broke above that, so now can we make our attempt back to the 0.236 where that 95.50 horizontal is lined up? It's amazing to see all this confluence with the horizontals that we've been talking about. We've been talking about these horizontals since here because we had the resistance, flip support, resistance, flip support, and now they're coming back into play down the road. This is the most important thing you can look at besides indicators are going to be horizontals, even better than patterns. All right, so we got that going on. Let's just break it down. Let's look, one level at a time. We looked at our drawing tools. Let's look at some indicators, okay, guys? Let's move on to the moving averages. We're on the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, we did get above. This was bullish to see that we closed above the orange 50 EMA on the 4-hour, and then we had another leg up, and we're finding resistance on the 100 EMA. But if we can break up, you got your next resistance is the 200 EMA, 9200, and then the 200 simple around 9524, 9550 region. Our stochastics are rising, healthy to see, and your RSI has just been moving straight into the bullish territory. We're not overbought yet, but the fact that we're trading in the bullish zone of the RSI is bullish, okay? Easy enough. Let's look at our other indicators here. Bollinger Bands. Bollinger Bands, ooh, we closed above the top of the Bollinger Band and still above the top of the Bollinger Band. Very bullish. If we can, we got 6 minutes left in this 4-hour candle. Looking good. We'll have to see what happens in the next 5 minutes now. If we close above this Bollinger Band, we may see a leg up on camera here, okay? And like I said, guys, I did take a long for my group here. I closed out 50% of profit over here because I know that there is resistance here. So I moved my stop to break even on the remaining 50% and took 50% profit, because if we do get rejected here, I at least want to lock in some profits and take away my risk. These are strategies you will learn in the group if you decide to join. All right, so looking at our Ichimoku clouds, on the Ichimoku clouds. Nice, we broke into the cloud here and back above the pink baseline. This is, so yesterday's video we are here and I said, okay, we will have this resistance cloud and the pink baseline. Well, we broke into the cloud, finding support in it. The top of this cloud is at 94.75. So could we make that attempt? Looking good. Close above it, find support. That would line up with that 95.50 area here and break above. This is what we're looking for, guys. Okay, so let's go to the 12-hour. Take a look at 12-hour. On the 12-hour, nice, above the blue conversion line. And then you have this resistance at the pink baseline, 94.61. This is good to see. You found support in the Ichimoku cloud on the 12-hour. Our stochastics rising, looking healthy. The RSI broke this downtrend. You can see here we had just this downtrend on the 12-hour RSI. We have broken above, also bullish to see. And you can see, I called this correction here based off of the RSI breaking this uptrend. Once this was broken on this uptrend on the RSI, I was starting to call for corrections. And now we're breaking this downtrend on the RSI. So now we're looking at potential bullish movement, okay? Looking good, looking good. Bollinger Bands, let's see, the Bollinger Bands in the bullish zone. Your resistance, 9,400, okay. Let's look at the moving averages. Moving averages closed 12-hour above the 100 EMA. You have your resistance at 9,200, but 9,150 more exact. Let's see if we can close above that guy with a 12-hour candle. Let's go to the daily. On the daily, back above the 200 simple, back above the 100. We are above the 200 EMA. We're hitting resistance on the 21 EMA at 91.69, that 91.50 we're talking about. If we can get a daily close by end of today's candle above 91.69, let's say 91.70, super bullish. This looks like the correction possibly over. We did see a 19% correction. All right, so that's good enough for me. We were talking about large corrections, not 5% little dips like these guys. This was just a bit parabolic. This is a legit correction, and maybe we found that bounce. All right, we'll have to just keep watching because otherwise we could get rejected here. If we get rejected here, we'll take our trades based on that, okay? So I'm ready to flip my bias, by the tip of the hat or the drop of the hat. I don't know what the saying is, but basically I see a trade setup that I like. If it gets invalidated and I see other indicators of confluence, I will flip. It doesn't matter, man. I'm trading up and down all throughout. I can take this trade. I can short down here. I can do that. I have lots of options. I don't need to be stubborn. Okay, so anyways, does look bullish, but I'm always prepared for both sides, okay? Moving on, Bollinger Bands. You're going to have resistance coming in at 9,300. Ichimoku cloud, we are back above the pink baseline. Good, you have this green support cloud here. Resistance at 9,400, blue conversion line. Now, if this, no, we're going to want to see the blue conversion line stay above the pink conversion line. If these guys cross, that's actually a bearish Kumo cross. The daily Stokes crossed up. Starting to look a little more aggressive. Price is 91.64, 11.59. So my time. So in one more minute, we'll get that 4-hour close, and we're at 91.64. Let's see if we can close above 91.50 on a 4-hour, and let's see if we take off. We'll be live. Well, it won't be live by the time you see it, but I'm watching it live. Okay. The RSI on the daily looks like it's breaking out of that downtrend as well. 91.74, 4-hour just closed. This is good. Let's watch the 1-hour for just a second. Let's see if we have anything crazy. Okay, the 1-hour RSI was coming down and now crossing back up. So this is good, and I don't see any bearish divergence yet, so that's also good. All right, we'll just keep going with the video though. All right, so let's go to the weekly. On the weekly, We are back into the cloud. It looked like we were going to fall out of the cloud, but we are back in it, so that's good to see on the Ichimokus. The Bollinger Band, we did find support on the middle BB, so that was good to see. You know, the EMA dropping beneath the 21 EMA was kind of sketch, you know, a little uncertain, but you know, we did, if you look at Bollinger Bands, we did find support and we're still in the bullish zone, so also good to see. Our moving averages, hold on, we're currently, this candle is back above all moving averages. Your blue 10 simple is at 89.89, so we did get that close beneath here, which was a bit bearish, but you know, we had the blue 10 simple cross above the 21 EMA, which was bullish. And if we can close this weekly back above the 10 simple will remain above the 21 EMA, and that is bullish, guys. Okay, you want to see the 10 above the 21, above the, you know, so going down in increments. Okay. So, because if you start seeing the 10 go beneath the 21 and the 21 beneath the 50, that's bearish, okay? So this is looking good as far as that goes. And your Stokes, we're looking at a hint of a cross, but now you can see even a little divergence between the blue guy and the red guy. So this was looking a little uglier previous days, looking better. All right, so that's good to see. Everything looking good on Bitcoin. Hit that like if you haven't already. Leave a comment. Any comment if you want me to possibly, you know, look at an altcoin, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll look at that in a future video. All right, so let's go to some altcoins real quick because I did see lots of bull flags. Let's go to Tezos first. Okay, the weekly's looking nice little healthy bounce there. We'll go down to the daily though on Tezos. So yesterday's video, Tezos closed back above. We were having trouble above the 21 EMA, finally closed back above, and you have a green candle on this daily too. We'll have to see if it can get continuation up, or will this turn out to be a lower high. If Bitcoin dumps, this could turn out to be a lower high, lower high, and then fall down. But if Bitcoin stays steady and rising, I imagine Tezos will pump, and then you'll have this resistance level right here. You know, you can just draw a horizontal. So this will be a level to beat. This is coming in around $3.65. Current price $3.22, but looking good. Your daily Stokes crossed up, looking good. Breaking that downtrend, very similar to Bitcoin. And if you look a little closer, let's look at the 4-hour. So on this 4-hour, you're above all your moving averages. Looks good, and also looks like a bull flag. So we can try and draw, you know, a potential target if this is a bull flag. You have your pull up, and you have a flag, and we'll draw this pull right here. Whoa, right to $3.65. So that would be a target, and you're going to want to beat that. So this bull flag would take us right to the top of that horizontal resistance, and you could get a temporary rejection. You know, we'll have to see what happens, or we could just bust right through. Depends how bullish crypto is, right? All right, so also Link, let's look at Link. So Link, this is bullish. Looking at another bull flag here as well. Do you want to draw the pull from here or here is up to you. But you can see, look at this. This looks, so you had this pull, and then say this was just a very, why am I pointing with my finger? This is maybe just a very large you know, flag, and if you draw it to there, boom, you see that pull, and then you drag it there, boom, right to where we are. So now let's do something. Let's drag this pull to the bottom of this right here. Boom. Okay, that target is at $5.57. Price is at $4.79. We're talking about from current price to that level about a 15% gain. So we'll have to see, but we are consolidating back above this horizontal, and that is good to see that we broke above the horizontal resistance. Where did I find that resistance from? Let me get rid of that. We found that horizontal resistance by placing it above the candle bodies on the daily, and we finally got the close on the daily above, finding support and looking good. This is good. So will Tezos, okay, you see this chart? Okay, Does Tezos look somewhat similar? Just, it hasn't reached this point. So maybe if it follows Link's steps, it'll break this, consolidate, and get another leg up as well. Going over to the XRP. XRP is just one step behind, guys, but it's forming a very similar pattern that we saw in Bitcoin. You can see that we had a downtrend, and it, just like Bitcoin had, and it broke above. So right now, currently, this chart on XRP looks like yesterday's chart on Bitcoin, and now you have this horizontal here resistance. So if it can break above, that will be bullish, and it will follow the steps of Bitcoin. And often these coins take turns, so you'll see a couple of them start pumping and others are just like lagging behind, but then a day later or 2 days later you'll see those follow up to keep up with the pack. And something I don't know if I said it on the video today, so I'll just repeat it. I don't think I did, but I did notice after my video this cup and handle formation that I was seeing on Bitcoin that ended up playing out. And you kind of see it same here. It looks prettier on Bitcoin, so let me show you what it looked like on Bitcoin. You can have this cup and then a handle and then a breakout. Okay, you see this? Cup, handle, breakout. What does XRP look like? Almost identical, just a little bit of a shallower cup. Okay, so you could get that breakout there as well. We looked at Link. We can look at just Litecoin for half a second. Very similar to XRP, cup, handle, potential breakout, just one step behind like XRP. Very similar. And Ethereum. So guys, you saw the breakout on Bitcoin, you saw Tezos breakout. So maybe Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin, other coins will be next. And you can see on Ethereum, if you look at this, let's go to a 1 hour. You're finding a bit of a ascending triangle here almost even. So you have this horizontal, and then you have an ascending trend line. So if it can break, that looks like another bull flag. Draw your pole up, drag it over, boom. Okay, let's make it nicer. $240 would be the target on that move. Okay, so guys, there you have it. Again, if you're interested in learning how to trade or sharpen your skills, or you just want to have another opinion, or just want to join a community, there's lots and lots of benefits from this group that I started, and I would love to have you. So please contact me. The information down below. You can contact me on Discord, where at Crypto Rolly. I showed you that at the very beginning. You might have to, rewind, or contact me on Twitter at Crypto Rolly. 50% off for my first 20 members that join. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching again, and we'll see you next time. Bull flag.